how y'all doing? We are here December 6th, going strong with our Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar, the Vita Dulcis Calendar. And today for a Scotch Whisky, today we have Glen Spey, age 24 years, vintage 1996, 2020, Hunter Lang. Now, from what I looked online, for this specific bottling, they only have 207 bottles. Apparently, it is coming from one cask. So, we've let it breathe a little bit. Let's take a look. Wow. Yes. Ha 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 ha. The sherry's nice right at the start. Then you lose it a little bit, and then it comes back. Yes. Very nice. I could catch a little bit of it in the aroma, but I wasn't sure. But my taste buds confirmed it. Mm-hmm. 46.1% ABV. What a way to start the day. So today, actually, it's like in the middle of the afternoon. I'm going to enjoy this fine scotch, and then I'm going for a bike ride. It's such a tough life. How you all doing today? Let me know in the comments below. Not bad at all. 120-year-old bottle. So I did mention that if I was going to enjoy Scotch, I'd talk about the beginning of my Scotch whiskey journey. Of course, you can look on my YouTube channel here, and you can follow that as well. But if not, then so the first one. So I started by watching Ralphie's videos. That's where I started. His videos were entertaining and educational and informative, the whole 9 yards. So I started by watching his and going by his recommendations. However, I didn't realize how poor of a palate I have. So I went and got a Glenmorangie. It's common. It's a very common Scotch. You can get it just about any of these supermarkets or whatever here in Germany. You can pick it up pretty easily. But I got nothing from it. It tastes like whiskey. It smells like whiskey. Looks like whiskey. It must be whiskey. I went, you know, I'd have a dram. A couple days later, I'd have a dram. You know, and I'd have a dram. Nothing, absolutely nothing. I ended up giving the bottle away because somebody else said they liked it. So I'm like, no problem. Here's the rest of my bottle. This isn't doing anything for me. And then I think so then I was looking, okay, I need to have something on the extreme end of the smoky rend or the sherry rend. Rend? It's a new word. I'm thinking Highland Park was the next one I tried. And that one, you really got the smoke. Not the peat, but the smoke was in it. I just remember it like it's yesterday. And I also tried I don't know if it was a Lafroig or an Ardbeg, probably a Lafroig. And the first time I tasted it, I'm like, what the hell? So as a kid, if we had like a sore on our tongue or something like that when we got sick, then Mom would use camphor-phenique and put it on our tongue because it would numb your tongue. Exactly the same taste I was getting from the whiskey. I'm like, what is this? Why am I getting this as a flavor in my whiskey? It's because of the process of burning the peat. It's the camphors. It's part of it. And then once I understood that and I got used to it and had a few more, it's like now it's something I like. And so that's why, you know, like the Lafroig 15-year-old up there, which they don't bottle anymore, is something that I actually enjoy. And the funny thing is, you can get smoky Scotch for like 30-euro bottle. The Ardmore Legacy is a really good case in point. Now it's not as smoky as some, but it's got the smokiness in there, and for 30-euro bottle, I mean that's pretty inexpensive. So if you're on a budget and that's the way to go. That, or you know, like a Highland Park. I don't even know. Do they even make Highland Park 12-year-olds anymore? Some of these companies have decided to go with these funky names. Oh, this is the bear. This is the walrus. This is the gorilla. And then they don't put an age statement on the whiskey. And you're like, well, and what does that mean? If there's no age statement on the whiskey, it could be as young as 3 years old. Because to be Scotch, it's got to be aged at least 3 years. But if you want a smoother Scotch, man, it's got to be 12, 15, 18 years old. And the oils and stuff like that, it just is so nice on the tongue. This one's not bad. This one's not bad. Is it worth a 120-euro bottle? Depends on you. Depends on you. If you're making $1 million a year, what's 120 euros a bottle? If you're making $60,000 a year, stick with Ardmore Legacy or Highland Park or one of the less expensive smoky whiskeys. You'll still enjoy the experience and you won't be putting out as much money. So you buy these things in Germany, and English in front, the Vita Dulcis Whiskey Calendar, spelled the English way of spelling it, Deluxe Edition number 4, Tasting Vita Dulcis Experience. In English here, 24 delicious and exclusive whiskeys for your pleasure. However, when you open up the booklet to Glen Spey, it says, Der ehemalige Meishandler James Stewart Entschloss sich 1878 dazu, eine Getreidemühle die Wille Rotes zu bauen. I have no idea what I just read. You know, tell me, I mean, come on, there are international people. I mean, yeah, okay, if you live and work in Germany, you're supposed to have like a 2 rating in German. But come on, there's international customers who don't speak German. Put it in English. It is an international language after all. Please. I mean, you look at the calendar or the map here. The map is in English. So why not do the book in German and English? Please. Fat bastards. Just telling you what I think. I have more to say about the whiskey. Don't make me look it up online all the time. For every tasting I have to look online to find something in English to explain what the hell the whiskey is about or get some history on it. Come on, people. But yeah, not bad. If you like a limited edition or something like that, well, 120 euro for something that only has like 207 bottles at all, then that's something for you. If you like to collect those types of Scotch whiskey as well, then yeah, it's probably worth it. Right now it's time for me to test out my GoPro and see if it still works when I go riding my bike. I gotta get my 30 minutes exercise in today, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you on the next day. Christmas Advent Calendar.